Hello comic book guys and gals, and welcome to Comic Mag Musings. I am your host, Bill Miller. I'd like to welcome you to the second installment of our Top 100 Pre-Code Science Fiction Comics series. The beginning of science fiction comics can really be traced back to the pulp magazines of the 20s and 30s. Pulps like Amazing Stories, Planet Stories, Fantastic Universe, and Wonder Stories were filled with creative tales of dashing space explorers, battling aliens, and ultimately saving lovely young damsels. In the late 20s and early 30s, these pulps led to newspaper strips. Buck Rogers, Flash Gordon, Brick Bradford, and Dan Dare. These were followed in the early 40s by science fiction-themed comic books. Now, before we get to our comics, let's have a quick reminder of the criteria. The comics had to have been published prior to carrying the Comics Code Authority seal, and the title had to primarily be a science fiction title. Some of the eligible titles are from other genres, but they switched to a science fiction context for a period of time. Lastly, these are not necessarily either the most popular or the most expensive sci-fi books. They are simply the best science fiction book comic book covers, in my humble opinion. It was like splitting hairs when it came time to rank these issues, but it was a ton of fun. I made a series of 5 videos with 20 entries in each one, so please join me for the next 20 covers as we count down the top 100 pre-code science fiction comic book covers. Alright, starting off our list at number 80, we have Attack on Planet Mars, issue number 1, published by Avon in the year 1951. The cover artist is Gene Bossett. Strong colors, plenty of background action, and a fantastic space helmet highlight this issue. Zooming in at number 79, we have Prize Comics, issue number 1 from Feature Publications. On the shelves in January of 1940, we're not certain, but we believe the cover art was done by Dick Sprang. The colors on this cover are so rich and vibrant, the image really pops. Phasing in at number 78, we have Space Squadron, issue number 5, from Atlas/Marvel. Hitting the stands in February of 1952. Again, not positive about the cover artist, but it's believed to be Saul Brodsky. The purple tentacled aliens really sell this cover. Blasting off at number 77, we have Planet Comics, number 28, from Fiction House, produced in October of 1943. Cover art chores handled by Joe Doolin. Great composition with a fantastic close-quarter battle scene in the foreground and a woman in bondage on an alien horse. At 76, we have Weird Science, issue number 8, from EC Comics, published in July of 1951. Cover art chores handled by Al Feldstein. Such an imaginative look for the aliens by a truly underappreciated artist. Rocketing into number 75, we have Space Adventures, issue number 3, from Charlton. Produced in November of 1952. Cover artist, Dick Giordano. This is a wonderful action image with truly vibrant colors. At number 74, is Captain Midnight, number 50, from Fawcett, hitting the shelves in April of 1947. We're not positive about the cover artist, but it is believed to be Charles Tomsey. Bonus points for the creative aliens, and one of them is ominously sneaking up on Captain Midnight. At 73, we have Operation Peril, issue number 9, from ACG, hitting the stands in February of 1952. Ogden Whitney with the cover art. The intense blacks of space, the wonderful bubble spaceship, and the reptilian aliens all work for me on this cover. At 72, we have Weird Science, issue number 6, from EC Comics, published in March of 1951. Again, Al Feldstein with the cover art. A simple image with some original alien creations. Phasing in at number 71, we have Planet Comics, issue number 17, from Fiction House, coming out in March of 1942. Dan Zolnarowicz with the cover art. A lady in red, menaced by a brutish alien creature getting blasted by our hero's phaser. What's not to like? At number 70, we have Captain Science, issue number 5, from Youthful, published in August of 1951. Joe Orlando with the cover art duties. A lady in red, beautifully bright colors, and a giant, horribly wonderful alien. Blasting off at 69, we have Brick Bradford, issue number 6, from Pines, out in October of 1948. Cover art by Clarence Gray. A woman in a red dress on a classic robot cover. At 68 is Planet Comics, issue 37, from Fiction House, hitting the stands in July of 1945. Cover art by Joe Doolin. Planet Comics is known for their many damsel in distress sci-fi covers. Setting down at 67, we have Science Comics, issue number 4, from Fox, produced in May of 1940. Joe Simon with the cover art. I love everything about this image, the vivid colors, the damsel in distress, and the awesome looking aliens. At 66, we have Weird Fantasy, issue number 15B, from EC Comics, out in September of 1952. Cover art by Al Feldstein. The series was continued from A Moon, a Girl romance, beginning with issue number 13. The numbering continued to save on second-class postage. The post office caught on, and the 6th issue was correctly numbered as issue number 6. Because of this, there are 2 different comics sharing the same issue number for issues 13 through 17. At number 65, we have Operation Peril, issue number 4, from ACG, out in April of 1951. Ogden Whitney with the cover art. Great bubble space helmets, and a couple of innovative blue aliens. Zooming in at number 64, we have Speed Carter, Spaceman, issue number 3, from Atlas/Marvel. coming out in January of 1954. Cover art by Bill Everett. I like the icy environment and the dinosaur-like alien monster. At 63, we have Flying Saucers, issue number 1, from Avon. On the shelves in 1950, with cover art by Gene Fawcett. Very distinctive aliens and a beautifully rendered image. Zooming in at 62, we have Weird Science, issue number 14B, by EC Comics, out in September of 1952. Cover art by Wally Wood. Now this series was continued from Saddle Romances, beginning with issue number 12. The numbering continued, again to save on second-class postage. The post office caught on, and the 5th issue was correctly numbered as issue number 5. Because of this, there are 2 different comics sharing the same issue number for issues 12 through 15. And last on our list for today, coming in at number 61, we have Strange Worlds, issue number 5, from Avon, published in November of 1951. Again, the wonderful Wally Wood with the cover art. The only thing better than the woman's lovely yellow dress is the creepy, foreboding alien threatening her. And that will do it for numbers 80 through 61 as we count down the top 100 pre-code science fiction comics. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you got to see some books you either haven't seen before or haven't seen in quite some time. Please leave a comment and tell me your thoughts. Do I have some ranked too high or too low? Or there's some that shouldn't have made the list at all? I'd love to hear your feedback, and don't forget to join me for the next installment as we count down numbers 60 through 41.